equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from the 37, here's second and a couple. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's third and 2. Nix from the gun on third down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Second down, Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. McBride is the motion man. On 3rd down, Prescott. This one complete to Atwell. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Austin brought in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Packers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable?
That's the rookie from Texas, Jahdae Barron. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Austin now to return this, and he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, all 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
To throw is Nix. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. He's taken down just shy of the 10. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. Here's Brown, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. The extra point is up and through. And the Vikings will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide that'll hold him to a gain of 2. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. On the move left. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row, and now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. They'll throw again. Dak. That's to Atwell. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. To the air again. Prescott. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Again, Prescott to the air. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
McBride is the motion man. Prescott again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll give it to Henderson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before third down. Here's a designed run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Prescott. And this will pay off. It is caught. George Pickens. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. look wide and get this one complete. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the right side, that is hauled in by Warren. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now Dak on 4th down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Prescott now. Rolling right. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and the Packers will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. But I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Prescott on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Atwell sent in motion here. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Prescott. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Dak facing 3rd and long. This one complete to Atwell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll throw again. Dak on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Packers. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Packers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Moving outside the pocket, a throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is taken in by Felton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll find Rachaad White. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Now, Ritter to throw on second down. He's going to run it, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short, one of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it, but a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. From just shy of midfield, here's second down. From the gun, it's Ritter. All alone, it's Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Ritter. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Ritter. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Ritter. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision, doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Austin brought in motion. on third down. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Again, it's Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Prescott. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. He'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Prescott again. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Austin brought in motion. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Austin brought in motion. 2nd down, Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run here with Brown, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll drop to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Ritter to throw, moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down. Brown. He's to the 10. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. 2nd down, goal to go. That's quickly out to Williams. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point, and the Vikings go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. I'm trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Prescott now. He finds Austin with the grab. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up. Now Prescott. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. They'll throw again. Dak. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Atwell sent in motion here. To the air again. Prescott. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And the Vikings are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So a win here for the Vikings. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. They'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.